John Kavakis here with My Take, and I want to talk to you today about 1/64th scale. Now, you know, I've been in the hobby for a while, and 1/43rd is my preferred scale. I love the size, I love the detail that comes with it, I love the price points, I love everything about 1/43rd. I've dabbled a little bit in 1/18th recently with the help of GLM and Stamp, and I really like the 1/18th models, but that presents me with a little bit of a room dilemma. We don't have a lot of storage room, I don't have a lot of display room. 1/18th is a little bit of a challenge for me as much as I enjoy it. But recently, I've been looking at 1/64th. Now, if you're aware of what's going on in the hobby, 1/64th seems to be exploding. Now, it's always been the domain of, you know, Johnny Lightning, Matchbox, and that sort of thing. But lately, we've been seeing some quality makers get into 1/64th. Now, there's nothing wrong with the quality down there on the low end. But when we see some of the guys from Europe have been in there for a while, and now some of the major manufacturers are getting in 1/64th, and I got to tell you something, the more I look at it, the more I see there's some astounding detail in 1/64th scale. So we're going to be looking at more 1/64th scales on the channel here. And I've done a few before as short takes. We'll do a little deeper dive on some of these. Today, I want to talk to you about a 1/64th made by GLM. Now, not a lot of people are aware that GLM does 1/64th, but I'll tell you something, when they dip their toes in that lake, they do a really good job. And what I've got here before me is the DarwinPRO Audi RS6 Wagon. It's a beautiful model. I'm going to get them out of the box. I'm going to get them on the turntable. We're going to do some close-ups, and this is what's going to astound you, the level of detail that we can get out of 1/64th. It seems to be where the market is moving right now. I don't think 1/43rd is going away. There are a lot of makers in it. There are a lot of people producing a lot of models. Sales are very healthy. But I do believe that there are more and more resources being put into 1/64th. And it's got all the advantages of 1/43rd. Prior to this, you could not get the fidelity and detail in 1/64th that you did 1/43rd. But it's coming, and it's coming on strong. Let's take a look at GLM's Audi. Here's a look at all three. We've got that brilliant blue, the smoky gray, and the black. The gray comes with a removable cargo carrier on the top. And as you can see, the finish is everything we've come to expect from GLM. But I want to take these out of the box and look at them separately and show you some of the detail, some of the minute detail on these things that make them really astounding. Here's the smoky gray. It comes with a removable cargo carrier, and that just kind of sits up there, but it displays quite nicely. You can see the finish is great, but I'm going to look at little things like the grille, the trim, the wheels, and I want to give you a close look at them. Let's take a look at those wheels in that back end. Look at this. This is 1/64th. Trim around the back is equally impressive. The lensing is superb. The little aerodynamic bits well picked out, and even like the rear window defroster. Here's the one in blue. A beautiful finish. It's actually metallic, and somehow they've got it to be scale correct to 1/64th. It's just a stunning paint job. And again, the detail work, the lensing in the front, the grille in the front, a little bit different than the other one. But these models are unique. They're beautiful. And I just, every time I look at them, I'm more and more impressed with what they've been able to do in such a small package. Here's a look at the front fender detail. The wheels are really well picked out. You can see calipers inside the wheels. You can see the brake calipers and little aerodynamic bits that they've put on there. Very, very well done. Here's the black, and let me tell you something. It is stunningly, deeply, profoundly black. It's got a little bit of a Batman riding around Gotham City type vibe to it, but it's really well executed, and it just looks sinister. Take a look at this front end detail. Look at the badging on the grille and think about how small that is. Again, excellent lensing. The black comes with a flat black hood, an augment to the performance image there. Just beautifully, beautifully executed. Okay, there it is, the DarwinPRO Audi RS6 from GLM. It's a beautiful little model, sells for about 40 bucks plus shipping. Several dealers have them. You can find them on eBay. We're going to have some at the show this week in Chicago for you to take a look at in person. I'm really excited about what I'm seeing in 164th, and I hope to be able to bring a lot more information to you as we go forward. Hey, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. If you like it, give me a like down there in the right-hand corner. Love to have you as a subscriber. We got a lot more stuff coming. I look forward to seeing you again soon.